How you doing? I've got both my daughters here this morning and I've just let Pink out and Pink is coming on heat, so I've got to watch her like a hawk, don't I, mate? Yes I do. Yes I do. Morning! Bruno! Everybody's smelling her pee. It's very interesting, isn't it, boys? Yes. Morning, Po. G'day, Po. Get into it, Ducky. Come on, Ducky. Heat it up. Yeah, good Ducky, eh? Yeah, wag a tail. Ducky's beak's drying out a bit. You parked that in a tight spot, baby.
I know, and I did it at night time.
Pretty impressed, actually.
And I was like, I could go further, but I was like, nah.
You were pushing it. And you've raided the nest, haven't you? Yes, you have. Yes, you have. I can see. Behave yourself, Pace. I'm watching you. Don't want any scraps. I'm going to mind you.
Hello.
You doing your hair?
No, I'm doing my eyebrows.
Okay,
I've
well,
got a show tonight.
I'm going to film that.
Okay,
You've got a show tonight, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not filming that, sweetheart.
Oh, Pace.
Pace, you just peed on Bee's face, you dirty bastard.
Oh.
Oh, man. Good girl,
Look
Po.
at him, he's like lapping up the piss.
I know, it's like, to them when she's on heat, it means a lot, you know, it has a lot of information. They can tell by her pee whether she's ready to stand or not.
Hello.
Here she goes. We don't want any puppies. No puppies at all. Now Bruno's going to pee on it too. Oh, don't need to jump up, they'll scratch you. No. Down, 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 down. You've already got a hole in those, honey, on the inside of the leg.
Yeah, I know. They're my work pants, it's fine. They don't need to look good.
Okay. Bruno's crying because he knows it's time for his posse. Hey, piss off. There you go. Not for you. Yes, Bruno, we haven't forgot about you. You get your own cage today, Pink. Yes, you do. All by yourself. She's going to have to drive forward, honey. You ain't going to get in there. Ain't going to happen. You got school traffic. See you later.
I love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, I was a bit bloody stupid putting you in Po's kennel, wasn't I? Eh? Never trust a terrier with a cushion. You stuffed that, mate. Pace, sit down, Pace. Pace, leave it. Body language not good there. Stiff tail. There's a bitch on heat, so you gotta watch these two. Pace, wag tail, good dog. Right, well you've stuffed that, mate. Haven't you, eh? You go on top of the kennel. Oh, dogs. Bit of cushioning. I'm going to get going. I'm heading over to Simon's. They're going to clear some possum traps. Get up, mate. Back up. Good boy. You stuffed that. Bloody terriers. You're going to check some possum traps and look at a bit of native bush. Catch up with Simon. I lent him a brand new chainsaw. See how he's getting on with that. He actually put his back out a while ago, but he's back into it, so he might need a hand. See how we go. And I want to see if I can find some native plants on the road that are going to get mowed down anyway, so I'll save them. A wee note to you people overseas about our possums here in New Zealand. They are introduced species. They come from Australia, the brush-tailed possum, and they are a real problem in the country, but they're also a really good revenue for people that trap them. And if we don't trap them, then the government will poison them. So trapping them is probably the best thing we can do, because it's a resource that can be used, and it's also good for the environment to get the numbers down, because they just fuck everything, possums. Like they strip forests. There's places I've been where there's no possums, and it's just like a Dowell Island, where we just a couple of weeks ago with young Jody, one of my clips, the bird song there was deafening. No rabbits, no hares, no possums, no rats, no mice. And when the native bush comes back, it's incredible. Anyway, I'll stop talking. I'm trying to find a spade to take with me so I can dig a few plants, but I can't find it. We'll take, oh there it goes, I'll take this one here. It's actually a trench shovel. Ta-da! We're going to take you, Pace. I suppose we probably should. And you're right up front with me, won't you, Pace? Yes, you will, mate, because he gets really, really upset if I leave him behind. Get up, mate. Up you go. Good boy. Wag a tail. And Pace is actually good at not chewing stuff. Not like his mate B. Right. We'll tear into it. And see what we find up there. Because it's a scrub, the bush. Hey? You like the idea of that? Going for a ride with me? Sure do, don't you? That sitting on top of the caravan is the sleep pod that I made for sleeping in down south, and I'm really tempted to put a couple of like fins out the back of it and like a tail of like a shuttle, like the space shuttle, and stick it on top of the Hilux and drive around and see what people think, particularly just for young kids to, you know, imagine it's something like a spaceship or something, because it would draw some attention to children particularly that might find it a bit of fun. And I always like doing stuff for kids, so I used to build a lot of stuff for my kids when they were smaller. Absolutely useless stuff with no functional use whatsoever, but let the imaginations go wild. And I guess in a way it's kind of like reliving my own childhood. I always used to want to have a spaceship when I was small, and I used to dream of making one. I was a real creative kid. Like I was way out there, man. I really needed to come down to earth a bit sometimes, because some of the things I used to think about were just never going to happen. I used to imagine I could make anything. Having said that, I achieved probably more than most because of my creative brain. I probably made more stuff-ups too, and more mistakes, but I used to build all sorts of things, some of which were absolute disasters and just failed completely, and other things which were bloody amazing. One thing I built was I built my own boat when I was, probably, I don't know, about 9. I was in the Fiordland National Park down south in Te Anau, and I gathered a whole lot of flax, and I'll show you right now as we pull over this bush here. I'll just pull over here and show you. There's one right there. Those plants there, we used to call that clatty, and it's like a sort of balsa wood, and I bundled heaps and heaps of it together. I don't know how we got so much. Me and my mate Andrew, we got together and we bundled heaps and heaps of it together, and we actually made like a giant canoe out of it, and it really floated well. It was a real success, and it was just an idea I thought of after making a small one. I used to make a lot of Kontiki rafts out of the clatty wood too, and I actually got a video on my channel of making a Kontiki raft that can catch fish. Anyway, I'm at the road, so I'll stop talking and get driving. G'day, mate. Simon's going to introduce you to the sleepy stick.
Yeah.
Little baby plovers there, tiny. just like bumblebees. Size of that little bird. I'm zoomed in quite close, so I'll just zoom out a bit. Cool. Now the joys of trying to film with a telephone, or in this case a mobile phone, a smart ass phone. Let me show you what I got in the bush today. Been out with my mate Simon. I'm going to make a couple of separate videos on this, but dog tucker. These have been plucked already, 2 possums, and I will bring you a video on trapping those. But also on the road where they're spraying and cutting away a lot of the bush to clear it. I'll try and get this with me other strong hand. I've got these native bits of bush here, so rather than them just get mowed down, I'm going to plant them up in here, back of the farmhouse. Just add a bit more bush to it for the native birds to come and live in. You can hear the bird life up here. We've got these big carnukas growing here. There's a bird nest up in there, look. So the more bush the merrier, and hopefully they'll take, so I'm going to plant them up in here. Also from the bush, got this nice piece of macrocarpa. Can use it for butchering animals. And this is what I fucking hate about the bloody hares and rabbits around here. Look, they've chewed off these baby carnukas that I planted. They've chewed them right off to the ground. And this is why I'm going to shoot the bastards around here. They've just chopped that right off, snapped it to the ground. It was baby ones I planted. This one here is still okay. The hares and rabbits come in here and they just chomp them. They pace. Yeah, this one's all right over here, but some of them have been thrashed. It's not looking too good. It's a bit yellow around the bottom. Might need a bit of water in there. And this one's been dug right out by the bloody rabbits. Look at that there, and it's pretty much died. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'll have to try and water that in. I think it's stuffed. Yeah, I'm going to come down here with my gun and shoot the bastards because that's no good at all. Gonna push that down in. Hey, pace. Away you go. No, away you go. Away you go. Okay. Yeah, they've done quite a few of them. You can see where they've dug, right down deep. So soil around here, as you can see, is really good. It's nice and moist. So to make my time digging all these holes and planting these plants, what I always do is I sing a wee song. A bit like, I guess, the slaves used to do in the cotton trade days, when they were trading cotton and they were picking the cotton and they used to all work together, keep themselves, their spirits up, they'd all sing a song. I made this song up. It goes like this. We're here for a good time, not here for a long time. Here for a good time, listen to what I say. We're here for a good time, not here for a long time. Take all your troubles, cast them away. We're here for a good time, not here for a long time. Make your life better, man, listen to what I say. We're here for a good time, not here for a long time. Take all your worries and throw them away. Take all your worries, throw them away. We're here for a good time, not here for a long time. Here for a good time, listen to what I say. Now don't sweat the small stuff, make your life better now. Take all your worries and cast them away. Take all your troubles and cast them away. Take all your troubles and make it a better day. Take all your worries, boy, and make it a better day. So we're here for a good time, not here for a long time. Take all your worries and cast them away. Take all your worries and cast them away. And now we have a nice big hole. You can see the clay, that yellow stuff, that's the clay. I've got a fern that's going to go into that there, and I've got plenty of loose soil to go around it. I might just loosen the bottom up a little bit. And there's some old dead roots. I'm going to put a wee drain this one side here so it can drain off, so if it fills up with water and the rain comes down, it can drain off down the hill a little bit. One of my subscribers suggested I do that, so I don't know much about planting plants, so that's what I'm doing here. We've got some multiple plants here. We'll go down that hole. I think this is a separate one we can take off, maybe. Oh, no, we'll keep them together. More chance of surviving. Let's put this in this. There's a hole in here. Beautiful plants. And hopefully they're gonna survive. Peel that in hard. Water that in later. I'll put this one here and here, and I'll be stoked if it takes quite a big hole. It'll be a nice plant if it's going to make it. Over here is a self-seeded remu. Beautiful native plant, and it's actually self-seeded and it's growing here. So I want to look after this fella because his mate who grew up next to him doesn't look so flash. He goes there. Looks like he's a bit crook. I think this piece of manuka has fallen down, this dead piece of manuka here, and it's squashed him. So that's a nice plant to grow, and they love growing next to these big carnukas. Like this one here, look at the size of that. It's a cracker. You come down to see what I'm doing, boy, eh? Good boy. You don't have to get up, Bruno. You have to get up, mate. Getting old, eh? Good dog. Yeah, not for now. Later on, eh? Not for now. Got two more. This has got quite a bit of soil on it, so got more chance of surviving. Nice looking plant. This is right on the roadside and destined to be poisoned or chopped down, so good to save this one. It doesn't take long for plants to disappear in a small patch like this. So we'll dig a hole for him. Got a wee family of them here. Might put him down in here, I reckon. Just down there. Bit more dirt. What do you reckon, Pace? Look good? That's a beautiful looking fern. Really beautiful. And he's right next to the carnuka I planted. Got little fronds coming in down there. Hopefully it takes. Little fan tail coming in. Bit of water for you. And we're going to water these guys in. We're going to need some more water there. A must-have for you dog owners, a tank in your truck. Also useful for so many other things, like feeding your lovely plants. G'day mate, have a bit of that, eh? I see you sticking out a bit there. Knock you down a bit further. Old hares and rabbits been digging around there a bit, I think. Okay, my lovelies, wrap your laughing gear around a bit of this, eh? It's going to help you take root, I hope. I'll come back and give us some more tomorrow. Look at this. Native plants, just bare ground before. Even if half of them take, I'll be a happy man. I really will. Wow. Listen to those birds. Whew. Great feeling. It's funny how I've tried so hard during the years I've been on this planet to find things to make me really happy, and as it's turned out, the things that make me really happy these days are the things that are right in front of me, which I just couldn't see. It's almost like being blind and having your eyes made wide open. What's that saying in the song? I was blind but now I see. And a little simple thing like these ferns growing behind me now, which I rescued from the bush, and thank you Simon for helping me too, or at least giving me the chance to go up there and take them, and planting them close to where I live and hearing the birds around me. It's silly, but it really makes me feel happy. I feel almost elated, and it's such a small thing on the scale of things, but these days it's those things that make me happy. I don't know what makes you happy. Maybe it's making lots of money and chasing it, and there was a time in my life where that made me happy when I was playing music over in Europe, but these days I've got no time for that. This is what I really love. Bit of a hippie thing to say, and probably one of the most hippie things I'll ever say, but it's true. I just love being in the native bush. Look at this, man, would you? This big carnuka. It's got this fungi growing up here, see that? Look at that. And I've planted these carnukas around here, these little wee baby ones. And one day, if they survive, they'll be just like these big ones. And if I get to own this piece of land, then my grandchildren might sit underneath them and hear the birds. So long as there's someone here to trap all the possums and keep the rabbit population down. Because if you don't control the pests, everything goes. This forest has got a lot of work to bring back. And it's only a small forest, but it's my intention. Anyway, that was today's vlog. Good luck with doing whatever you're doing out there, whatever it is that makes you happy, and be good. If you can't be good, then be careful. I'm going to lie down here for a minute and just look at these trees. See you later.